well, guys, by StarfleetCommander. He's
Hello.
come to hang
Sorry I'm
out.
late, Bay.
It's alright. You're always welcome.
Too busy shooting goons.
Oh, yeah, how did that go?
It was good fun. We're just there to third party, so we got lots of kills and stuff. So it's all good.
I see a
Nice.
countdown in local from CVA. Do you have any idea what they're fighting right now?
Yes, you can walk to Bay Artjay in Fleet. The match has just started, and they're delicately dancing around each other, so you should have time to get here before the meaty stuff happens. I'll just start going through the setups. CVA are here. They've got double Typhoon Fleet issue, double Confessor, Crua, double Sweeple, a Neros, Malediction, and an Eos. And then they're actually fighting Brave, who I'm really happy that Brave got in because they've been training here for ages, and they fully deserve it. And they've gone for a light missile kite setup, double Orthrus, Osprey Navy issue, Drake Navy issue, Scimitar, Jackdaw, Griffin, Hyena, or Barghest. Sorry, double Jackdaws. So a little bit of dancing going on here. Popetown and Typhoon Fleet issue from CVA is leading the charge by going up. Now, I think they're possibly overextending a little bit here. Patrick Malta and Ineos is quite far away from his guys. Maybe not too bad. It's the angle I'm looking at, possibly.
We can see that now the Swiples look rather committed. They're going
Akura
ahead of
is
the
taking
Typhoon
damage.
fleet.
Crew of...
Fine, he's got reps.
He's got reps. He's withdrawing.
He's making a smart choice, and he's burning straight back to his own Neros and pulling away from the light missile range. So good on him.
Dead Duck in the Sweeple though, he's way out front, and he looks like they are priming. Oh well, and the other Sweeple. Wow. Okay, so both the CVA Sweeples have just piled straight into light missile ships. One of them's already dead, and Dead Duck in the Sweeple is also getting hammered pretty hard. The Aneros is, I think, yeah, too far. Wow. Okay, so CVA losing their tackle at a very rapid pace. I don't think they've really got to grips with any of the Brave ships yet.
Akura is going in. Recon. He's gone. Wow, he's gone really far away. He's gone.
Yeah, Jinton and the Confessor just dropped. CVA's just lost almost their entire tackle wing, minus their Malediction,
And
nearly
Akura.
instantly.
And they've only killed one ship, and I can't figure out what it is. I missed it dying. They've got the Brave guys have got 9 guys left on grid, so they must have lost something. I can't see what it is. They've got Jackdaw tackled now. Oh wait, is it the Scimitar? No, the Scimitar's still alive. Forgive me. Scimitar is tackled though. Reconquista in the Crew has grabbed him. Trying to see who's
Doing him out.
Yeah.
And the Typhoon's got to him as well. He's hitting him as well.
Scimitar is primaried now by CVA, which could even things up quite a lot here. Scimitar looks like it's about to die very, very soon. CV have still got their Neros. They've lost most of their tackle. They've still got the Crew and the Confessor and a Malediction and 2 Typhoon Navy issues. So this becomes quite a scrappy kind of match, I think, with these light missiles going into reload on the Orthruses, and the Barghest obviously hitting those long reloads.
Lots of bots.
CVA, despite losing all their tackle early on, I think CVA could win this still.
Yeah, what... Okay, well, Dread Pilot Roberts is going into low armor. If they kill him, great. If not, they need to switch off to Patrick Molter in the Oneros and try to kill him. The longer this team of CVA has the Oneros alive, with Joshua Aljani in the Scimitar, or Brave Newbies is going to go down. Doesn't favor a kite team. They need to just kill the Oneros, then keep it range, and then work on the Malediction and the Confessor, and then just kite the Typhoons for the rest of the match.
I definitely agree with that. I mean, they don't really need to tackle their target to do damage to it because of the damage application from their ships is so good. But they don't have anything to tackle with. They've got Hyena, which possibly got webs, although I wouldn't personally web with Hyena. I'd just pay.
Okay, they've killed the Crore, which is a good start, but it's not enough. They need to get that Oneros off the field.
Yeah, definitely. They haven't put any damage onto him whatsoever yet, which is, I guess they're just still trying to focus down these tackle ships. The Malediction taking a tiny bit of damage there. Yeah, no, he looks like he's the primary now, the Malediction of Oli Yafo, and he's in 50% armor. He's certainly in rep range with his Aneros, so see if the Aneros can keep him up.
Okay, now we see some damage being put on the Oneros, but Sariel, Walsh, and the Arthurs is going pretty low into shield, so Patrick has already taken quite a bit of damage, and he's got no plate fit, maybe some sort of dual rep fit. So what the Hyenan needs to do is get his paints and webs on top of him to allow the fight team to do the full damage, and then just stay away from ships in the rest of the match.
The Bargis heavy neuting now the Aneros, which is going to be helping. But that does mean that the Bargis is in close now. I'd be very careful if I was him. Without the Scimitar alive, if he gets caught by these double 2-fleet Typhoon Fleet issues with their tackle and newts, then he's going to die really quickly. So he's got to be careful in that Bargis. I wouldn't have come in close, even though the heavy newts are going to be able to help him killing the Aneros. I think risking your big ship, the kind of key ship in your setup.
You can just see a cloud of berserkers and ogres trying to keep up with the Oneros that has now popped. So, what do you think so far of Tech 1 heavy drones in the tournament, Bay, from what you've seen?
Still effective, but not as effective. I think people are still favouring them at the moment over damage drones, but I've seen people use ECM drones quite a lot as well. Having said that, there's no ECM drones on grid here. I can only see damage bots and DPS bots. But I think certainly Logibots are probably the most popular drone still.
Yeah, Logibots would have probably saved Patrick Mulder, but instead he's going to pop. So with that, TVA has no logistics left, and right now they just need to kite away, kill drones that are on top of them, and now kill Dread Pirate Roberts, which is an excellent primary. You can see he's already dropping into low armor, and he shouldn't survive much longer. And there he goes.
The rapid heavy volleys of these Typhoons are pretty damn effective still, though, at killing these cruisers without any logistics. They killed that Orthros really fast as he kited away, and they're about to kill an Osprey Navy issue here. Canera, untackled, he's still getting hammered really hard. He has got some Logibots chasing him around there, but he's about to hit hull, so unless they hit reload, he's definitely going to die. Yeah, CVA haven't really got a lot left. They've got EOS, Malediction, 2 Typhoon Fleet issues, which is quite a lot of hit points, but the first Typhoon Fleet issue taking damage now, 87% armor. Unless they can kind of blap this Orpheus maybe, which would delete a lot of Braves DPS. They've got to kill the Bargist, haven't they? They've got to kill the Bargist early and soon if they've got any chance of winning this.
If I'm CVA, I just try to stay out of range of them, honestly, for most of the fight. And just keep it range. You don't need to brawl the Typhoon Fleet issue to do any damage to him. You've got a lot of ships that are entirely too close to him.
So the 2 Typhoon Fleet issues are right on top of this Bargist now. I don't know why they're not shooting him. I would definitely try and take off this Bargist off the field, because he does a ton of damage and he can just kill everything basically solo if he wanted to. But they're not shooting him. They're still shooting an Orthrus, I think. He's out of my lock range for some reason. Why can't I lock that guy? Oh yeah, I can now. So this Orthrus is in 40% shield. It looks like they're priming him. Trying to get Orthrus off the field is probably a good idea.
Yeah, and Brave Newbies, to their credit, got the right idea. They're putting medium rep bots on top of him just to prolong the life of him. And if they can trade Orthrus for Typhoon Fleet issue, that's a good pick for them.
Yes, I agree. I'm trying to see what this EOS is doing. I don't think he's even neuting.
You can just see a cloud of Ogre ones chasing after this Orthrus, and the Orthrus is entirely too fast, and the Ogres just can't catch up with him to apply any of the damage.
I know, right? Those Ogres should be on that Bargist, definitely. They would have been doing quite a lot of damage by now.
It looks like they're putting a lot more damage onto the Bargist, but it may be too little too late, as we see Poke Down is dripping into almost no armor remaining, and looks like they're going to trade Orthrus for a Typhoon Fleet issue, which is awful for CVA.
It is awful, but the Bargist isn't 50% shield. There's definitely split damage on here, which is going on here, which is a shame. If this damage had been focused on either of these ships, they would definitely have been dead by now, I would have thought. The Orthrus, one more volley and he's dead. It'd be a shame. It'd be hilarious now if whoever's shooting him hit reload. No, they didn't. Okay, so Typhoon Fleet issue hanging on in there in very low armor. Possibly just got a little bit of armor reps now. Killing this Bargist slowly.
Yeah, the Barghest is rapid, heavy fit, and he's hit reload, so
I see
not
Hard
able
Knocks
to apply any
somewhere.
damage.
Interesting. 237 people in local. That's brilliant. I love these open sessions. Like 237 people coming in together on Saturday night, just to do tournament stuff. Fantastic kind of representation of Eve Sandbox. Really, there's no mechanics that enable this really to work properly. This shouldn't really be working as well as it does. People could come and fuck with this, but because so many people just want to do it and make it happen, it just works.
You can, but you'd get hit by the CCP admins because this is only consensual PvP allowed here.
That is true.
And this match, guys, look at that Barghest.
This match is going actually. Yeah, I don't know why I'm diverted from the match. It's still really interesting what's happening on the grid. The Barghest is in structure, as is the Typhoon Fleet issue, hanging in there 40%. My guess, the Barghest burnt his guns out. Because that Typhoon Fleet issue should be dead. The amount of damage he's taking is probably equivalent to a Drake Navy issue and a Jackdaw. He hasn't taken damage for quite a while.
He definitely had hit his reload earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see Brave is warping off. They called the match, so more than likely the Barghest burned out his launchers, which is pretty unfortunate to see, but...
It's a very easy thing to do, by the way.
Oh, so easy. So many people do it. So many people don't admit to it as well. I've noticed in my Eve life, so many people don't admit to it. So it happens more often than people realize.
Notably, that happened to the Warlords team against Hoodie Mafia's team, actually, in EVT Collision, the fourth place match.
Go on, expand on that story if you can.
Yeah, it was match 2 or 3. We were up, I want to say 2-1 at that point, and the series got evened up because Leo Kokim, who is now the team captain for Lumpy, accidentally burnt out his Barghest heavy missiles, and that lost us the match. So,
ouch.
Fortunately, we were able to bring it back and eventually beat his team, but put us through a bit of a scare there.
I've got Hard Knocks landing in the arena here.